Korean pop, also known as K-pop, is a music genre that came to be in the year 2002 as producers started making more energetic and westernized music. The term K-pop is a variation of popular music. It's characterized by a mix of genres such as electropop, hip-hop, R&B, and dance. Korean pop music refers to not only types of music but to a musical movement that swept South Korea in the early 1990s and continues to dominate. It has grown into a popular subculture among teenagers and young adults around the world, resulting in widespread interest in the fashion and style of Korean idol groups and singers. Through the presence of Facebook fan pages, availability of an iTunes, Twitter profiles, and music videos on YouTube, the ability of K-pop to reach a previously inaccessible audience via the internet is driving a paradigm shift in the exposure and popularity of the genre. K-pop has surged in nations such as China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Vietnam, and has been growing in Europe, Brazil, and the USA. K-pop has undoubtedly caught the interest of the growing new generation. Although it has amassed a surprisingly big audience and has become a major driver of youth culture all across the Pacific Rim, this specific genre is not well known enough to be called mainstream as of yet. In order for this music genre to gain popularity, talent agencies in Korea have buses traveling the country scouting for talent. Through the practice of apprenticeship, which can often last more than 2 years, recruits are required to study multiple languages such as Japanese, Mandarin, and English, all the while attending school. Once recruited, the trainees hone their voices, learn professional choreographies, sculpt and shape their bodies through exercise and other ways which may or may not include plastic surgery. This whole process is done to guarantee the highest probability of success for the new artist. Talent agencies, usually the big entertainment companies, fully subsidize and oversee the professional lives and careers of trainees, often spending over $400,000 to train and launch a new artist. From the record of the SM Entertainment Company, minutes after Girls' Generation, the #1 girls band in Korea, released their single Hoot, it was #1 on all the country's downloading sites. Meanwhile, the video clocked up 2 million hits on YouTube within 24 hours and is currently sitting at 22 million views. Another example would be SM Entertainment's biggest artist, BOA. She was the first Korean artist to break through the musical barriers in Japan at the age of 15 after 2 years of training, and in 2008 made her debut in the United States. She has sold over 24 million albums so far and even toured the US shortly after her debut. Part of the reasons acts such as BOA and Girls' Generation have managed to break into foreign markets is that, unlike most Western artists, they learned their languages before going there, and their song releases often include English, Japanese, and Chinese versions of the original. K-pop's cross-border expansion is not only due to their understanding and expectations of their different cultures, but also because it provides good eye candy.